Maybe
Although I
you
will
just
say,
didn't actually do it.
Oh, yeah, that's also a distinct possibility.
Yeah, maybe you're just completely wrong about the idea that you ever submitted one.
It's like you know me better than I know myself, unfortunately. Because the shortcut to doing that is just to assume the worst of me.
I was not down mixed to mono. Whoops.
Were you just recording with, Stephanie?
Yeah.
Ah,
that would do it.
yeah.
Yeah, we did
Somebody's gonna be like, "Why is Keith coming out of my left ear all of a sudden? What's going on here?"
Yeah, we did 5 episodes of blip 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 Death Stranding.
Ah, cool. Every time I
I
click
should
off
really
this
watch that after the
window,
clusterfuck that you told us it was supposed to be the other day.
you know,
Was it?
it's I don't
Everything I
know.
said
It's a
was
weird
true.
one.
I know, that's why I'm like, I
Every
really need
word
to watch
I
this.
said was true. Oops, I accidentally added Andrew. Effie.
Oh,
Ha! Your avatar's all squished.
I know, I'm annoyed.
It's all squished and weird, you weirdo.
I'm not
How
happy.
is the
Turning
bird
mods
catcher?
on?
Yeah,
For the
turn the river
expansions.
on, at the very least.
Do we like the river? Or do we think it makes it worse?
I like the river. I think it's neat.
Yeah, my issue with all the other mods or expansions is I just forget what the rules are.
What they do. Yeah.
We have to go check them again.
How was the bird catcher? Bird catcher is okay. Bird catcher is very, very tired because Thanksgiving was quite tiring.
See,
Effie is dead. Dead
my
Effie.
Thanksgiving was back in October, and yeah, I'm dead Effie. I have
Hey.
strep throat.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian Thanksgiving, also known as Halloween.
Also known as Boxing Day.
No.
Also known as Hanukkah.
Oh,
Match
no.
invitation. Okay,
I mean,
then I
hey,
go to...
I'm not gonna say no to having
Oh my
more
God, your
opportunities
avatar
to
looks
save money.
differently weird every time it shows up.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. It looks different every time I see it because it's formatted weird. You just submitted an image that's like the wrong aspect ratio.
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
It's
every
okay
part of the
looking.
program
It's
is
just very,
different.
very dark.
Well, when I saw it in the invite screen, it had a white border on the top and bottom.
Yeah,
Like, it
that's
was
what I saw
long,
too.
Horizontal image. But when I saw it on the screen where I was sending invites, it was squished, so it was like crunched into being like narrower than normal. So you had a weird like pinhead shaped skull.
God damn it, Bert.
That was weird. Don't call me a jerk butt, jerk butt.
I'm gonna
Your
report
mom's a
you,
jerk
butt.
butt.
I'm gonna report you to the jerk butt police.
You
We'll see how
can't.
things go then.
You can't report him to the
Jerk
jerk
butt.
butt police because when you
Big ol'
do,
pilot.
they'll come and they'll shoot your
butt.
butt.
You can't tell me what to do, jerk butt. I'm done with this.
Anyway,
story.
we're all in
This
the
is
game,
stupid.
and you
Yeah.
immediately get a fucking monastery. How? It's like
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
it's like clockwork.
Oh man. Oh man. Do I want a farm or do I want a farm? I wonder.
This is I, the monastery guy. So hey everybody, we're fresh off of Thanksgiving. Bird's exhausted. Effie's
Yep.
dying right now on camera.
Mhm.
And I'm chipper as fuck and things are great.
I had to turn Keith up just a
Hey, Keith, at
smidgel.
least now you don't need to worry about the whole
I'm having an A-OK
Mark for
day.
Kids thing. You've got someone dying on your stream. It's fine.
Yeah. I already got around that by saying fuck a lot.
You could also just explicitly say, like, I will never have children's content. I will never dream of having children's content. If a child
Yeah, but
watches
here's the
this, they
problem.
should be destroyed.
Here's the problem. The FTC doesn't give a shit what you say. It's what they think.
Well,
Remember that. Because the government's stupid.
eh.
For I know there's a lot of fear mongering from people that have incentive to make you think that the worst possible scenario is happening. Meanwhile, all the lawyers on YouTube I've seen are like, "No, this is bullshit. It's literally not what's happening."
I've definitely seen both
Well, I
sides of their
mean-
argument for sure.
You can't expect to watch, like, legal and just think you're some kind of law talking guy.
Law talker.
Yeah. with a fancy.
Well, I mean, the
college.
alternative is some guy in a colorful room being like that with a channel full of content that appeals to children very explicitly because their entire room is themed like a Nickelodeon set, telling me about how all of kids' content's coming down, but also the kids' stuff that's not for the kids' content. I swear, I'm an authority on this figure. You can tell because I'm
an authority on
27
this
and I'm
figure.
in a neon green room. Everyone keeps linking me the same videos from the same channels, and they're all like some guy with a sideways hat in a neon green room that looks like slime's about to come out of the walls. Like it's like a channel very explicitly themed after children, trying to pretend not to be themed after children because now it's a bad idea to be themed after children, but also trying to claim that it's bad for everybody. And it's like, well, is it though? It's like every other video you make is about like SpongeBob or something. I feel like you're not a great figure to tell me what my chances are and so on.
Why would the video game bros not be a good
It's like I'll take
source?
I'll take like legal and that one
Dude.
guy that like what's that one lawyer that's got he always has he's got his own face cam like the bottom left corner and he reads legal documents all day.
I don't know.
I'm not.
It's got a hard to remember.
I've
name.
never heard
There's
of
a video.
him.
There's a video where admittedly he's wearing a turkey hat, just explaining and discussing COPPA.
You want to know a very hidden little
And if
secret
nothing
about
else,
me?
Folding Ideas is smarter than me, and he also thinks that this whole thing's basically made up.
I fucking love Legal Eagle.
Legal.
So good.
Yeah, I've been watching him quite a bit lately. Learned some very
So
interesting things
entertaining.
that I was not aware of. In,
I mean,
in
he's
US law.
given me a real kick in the Dunning-Kruger. I watched like a couple of his videos and I'm like, yes,
I'm an
I
expert.
do know what hearsay is.
Oh, I did watch that video.
It's a good video, right?
The video that was explaining like the basic thing, the basic defense that they're constantly saying of like this old whistleblower thing is just hearsay, is like just a massive misrepresentation of what hearsay even means in the legal process.
Yeah.
It's up there with like the word theory and science.
or the phrase
It's a
"I'll allow
game
it."
science.
It's like, oh look, everyone's using it wrong.
Effie, there's literally one place to place that tile. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the hell? Did the game just like lag or what the hell just happened? I don't even know, man.
Did you just accidentally place that or something?
I
Or-
didn't place anything. It's my turn, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Wait, what? Does it say that Effie?
I placed a tile.
I feel like the
Does it
game
say
just
Effie placed?
fucked itself a little bit, but only a little bit. Okay, it's probably
Did Effie-
fine. Whatever.
Wait, did Effie place the road tile? Huh?
Yeah.
Did the game just automatically place the end cap of the river without any of us doing it?
I don't know what it did, but that was
I-
really odd.
Because I placed the penultimate
maybe?
piece, and then Effie placed the road. So that's why it was confusing.
I have no idea, honestly. I
Final,
really don't know.
final piece of the river just gets placed automatically or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. But
Maybe.
it's like I
Very
said during the WoW stream, like my entire YouTube career has been an endless series of doomsaying, saying that everything's gonna fall apart, and
Adpocalypse.
none of them ever.
Adpocalypse
happened.
2. I
mean-
Kappa.
I was supposed to lose 100% of my European viewers by now.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I
GDPR.
still think that YouTube is eventually going to collapse through its own idiocy, but
Well, yeah, nothing
it
ever lasts
seems to
forever.
have- yeah. At the same
I mean,
at the same time,
MySpace
I was
was a
thinking
thing.
before I
This
was
is-
a little bit better informed. I was thinking Kappa was going to kill it, but now that I know
Yeah.
a little bit more, it's kind of like, I mean, yeah, it's
There's
definitely
ju-
going to cause
there-
problems, but it's not going to
there's just
kill
a-
it outright.
There's just a part of the machine is that YouTube has incentive to fight all these policies that in any way cause any problems. And one of the ways to
Yeah.
fight that is to completely catastrophize about how much of it's going to destroy everyone's livelihoods. Then a bunch of scared creators all make videos about it, which drums up millions of people to freak out about the thing, which gives YouTube negotiating power about the thing that they don't want because it infringes on their profit margins.
Mhm.
That's only happened a
That
couple
usually
of times.
that usually involves misrepresenting what the actual threat is in the first place. Because so far, I've been doing YouTube for almost a decade, and literally zero things have ever happened to me. Like the worst thing that ever happened to me was Smash a Seal taking one of my videos down for a couple days. Or right now, the worst thing is that the Vampire the Masquerade thing took down half of my Vampire series, and that's like about it. And like that doesn't
Well, see,
threaten
I'm
my
not.
job.
I'm not really surprised
that's
that Paradox
just
took that down.
No, that's not what happened. What happened is that because they're making a sequel, they then re-release the soundtrack of the original game as like a vinyl or whatever the hell, which goes in licensing with like UMG or whatever, which then took down all instances of that music on YouTube, which is of course the Let's Plays of the game. So it's a big mess, and it got whitelisted.
Hey, that's what happened to the end of the We Were Here
but it still
Together.
hasn't fucking gone back to correct the previous ones to let them out. It's really frustrating. So now it's stopped. They stopped striking new people, but they've never actually released the strike on mine. Still, it's annoying.
All the We Were Here
Gotta
Together
love
videos in
bureaucratic
the
paper.
end got Hey, I see one tile that would just be perfect. This one little slot right there.
You know, I see it too, Bird. Except, you know, I'm not gonna benefit from it. So
Right. So that sounds like a you problem. I'm gonna benefit a lot
you
from
know,
it.
it does
on,
sound like a
man.
me problem.
It's a
Except it also
player,
sounds like
man.
a you problem. So
Why can't you just be a team player, man? Also, another thing about COPPA is everyone's freaking out about the $42,000 fine. That's the maximum fine.
yeah,
That's for like mega companies, not a dude in a garage that makes like $1,000 a month off of YouTube. They're not gonna be like, I'm gonna charge you like 4 years of wage. That's not.
That's what the
not how government
MPAA
works.
tried back in the day.
That's just not actually how the government works.
Yeah.
That's how libertarians want you to think that the government works.
Where are you gonna put that city? And why is it not in the most natural spot? Fuck. What the fuck?
You managed to double fuck him.
Uh-huh.
That might be an incompletable town now.
That is an
let's see.
incompletable town. That is an
Immediately
incompletable.
tied down one of
You
his
just
little meat-
you scruffy looking piece of shit, turd
You
looking.
scruffy looking nerf herder.
he can still recover. There are 3 tiles.
No,
it
I
looks like.
can't. I can't. I
Yeah.
can't. It's a red X on my
No,
screen. You-
not that one. I'm talking about the other one that's boxed in.
Yeah, no, you definitely fucked his other town.
Mhm.
That town's
You can say
definitely-
goodbye to that meeple forever.
I can, and you know how it feels, right? It feels like a goddamn tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Shakespeare's looking up at me from hell, and he's like, "Oh, ooh, that's a rough one." Whatever. It's fine. I don't care about anybody or anything. I'm just gonna
That's
get my
fine.
2 points.
It's good to get used to failure and disappointment, especially from your friends. That's the earliest Red X I've ever seen.
I know. I didn't
That's
know it was possible to artfully fuck somebody like that, but you,
Yeah.
sir, are the
should be proud.
pornographer of Carcassonne.
I'm proud of you, just so we're clear.
Thank you.
That's incredible.
I'm here until my soul
Lungs
just passes
collapse.
on from this cold.
And yet he'll still remember me as the one that fucks him over.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's always how it works, right?
Well, my actions are the only ones that ever stick.
Yeah. Why is Shakespeare in hell? Have you read any of his plays?
Yeah. That guy touched a skull.
He touched a lot of
Ew.
skulls.
It's rude.
That's how you
And
get
that's
skull
why he's-
cooties.
Oh no, not skull cooties. The scooties. A serious case of the scooties.
Alright, I'm gonna put this here, and if I get red X'd again, I swear to God. But yeah, I mean, okay, how much doinking goes on in Shakespeare? Enough to make Satan happy. That's why he's in hell.
And they always die.
Yeah.
Can't let anyone make a town without me.
You
Now this town
prisoner
is
the dilemma.
worthless.
Why'd you
I
do
ain't
that?
doing
Dilemma the prisoner.
Blum 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 blum.
Prisoner's dilemma.
Where do I want to put this?
Ew. Stop.
Keith, let's hear your.
No.
Put on your ahe face.
Stop it.
Good call.
Ooh,
Good
that's a
call.
nice
Oh man.
tile.
I was looking at that and I was
make
like,
things weird. That's a very
this
big
is the
tile
only
got.
place I can put this tile?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, it's probably in a decent enough spot anyway.
It's nice to have the removal of choice. Freeing, even.
Yes.
I mean, you say that, but
Yes.
then Bird has to look at that giant red X in the middle of the board.
Well, I mean, my choice was removed to have fun.
I like the part where the bird suffers.
I feel like that's a quote from somewhere.
Electrocute the
familiar with.
birdie.
This is one of the weirdest looking boards I have ever seen.
Yeah,
in
we're
this
really
game.
building like. It's like we thought we were playing a puzzle, so we like started building out the frame,
Yeah,
and now we're trying
right?
to fill up
Like,
the center.
it looks like we were attempting to cooperate to put together an actual city and forgot that we're playing a game and none of it makes any sense. Or you know what it looks like? It looks like you're walking along a river in an MMORPG and filling in like your map as you go
Oh,
along,
yeah.
and you've skipped a square or two along the way.
Yeah,
Just the random tile generations.
it's like a
Yeah.
Civ map.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, found Britain.
What's Scandinavia
at
doing
war
out
with
here in
Britain.
the middle of?
That's natural.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
How come there's never been a Canadian empire in Civ?
I'm pretty sure there is.
I think
Oh.
you can play as Canada. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention. I'm just
Has there
happy
ever
that
actually
finally
been a Canadian empire?
No, because they were the British
Okay.
Empire.
Right. And British people are Canadian.
No. Canadians are Canadian. Civ 6 as the Canadian Empire.
Dun,
Oh.
da, da. Empire may be a misnomer.
More specifically, is Gathering Storm the base game or is it a DLC? I'm assuming it's a DLC.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
DLC. I don't think anyone would call a Civ base game anything other than Civ number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Civilization Revolution.
Or Civilization. I don't know where I was going with that.
Isn't Revolution used in like every single DLC?
No. No,
Well, which one
Civilization
is it?
Revolution was a streamlined Civilization game.
Isn't there supposed to
It was-
be like what's the
It
word
was
that
a
appears
fa-
in
it was a
every
faster
single?
paced. It was a faster paced,
Hmm.
more cartoony one that was on consoles.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, and it
There-
escapes me.
It's used in Assassin's Creed games, right? What's it
Revelation.
called? Revelation, yeah.
Assassin's
Civilization
Creed
Revelation.
There's Assassin's Creed Revelation, Myst Revelation, and Prince of Persia Revelation, all from Ubisoft.
But if you call it Civilization Revelation, it rhymes and you sound like a Doctor's of Seuss.
But they already made Civilization Revolution.
But
Which
then they can
which
have a
rhymes
Civilization
better.
Revelation.
Revelation doesn't rhyme.
head.
Revolution.
Revelation
does.
rhymes with civilization really well. Revolution doesn't rhyme with
no.
civilization.
Shut up. Civilization Revelation sounds stupid. It's hard to say, but it does rhyme.
It's not hard to say. It rhymes. How does
Shut
how
up,
does a
I'm wrong.
rhyme
Shut up.
difficult to say?
Shut up. It's hard to say because I know in my brain that it's not the name of the game. Is why.
Oh, is that why you're
I-
getting all
yeah, it's
pissy
'cause I
poo
know the-
about it?
I can't say it. I can't. Wires get crossed because I know the name of the real game that actually does exist. So that's why it sounds wrong.
Guys, I'm gonna make the city like work together.
That's a mistake.
It's gonna be done.
gonna be great.
You should
Yeah.
never work together.
The contribution from chat. Do you have any original CDs of Half-Life from before Steam was the thing? I
What?
do. I have no idea where the fuck I would find my Half-Life CD case, but I know I have a CD that had the CD key on it. Activate serial code in Steam if you do.
What a
What happens?
request.
Do I get a private message from Gabe saying like thank you
We
for
found
the
final
support?
copy,
Here's
it
a
must be destroyed.
yes. I unlock some alternate reality game where I wind up playing as like getting a copy of the new VR game.
Yeah, just you watch. It's gonna be. They're going to release
you win a
patch
free
for that
copy of
CD
Alex.
where you require that specific CD to run Half-Life 3.
You're also
Just watch.
You're also banned from Steam's VR interface.
Oof.
Enjoy
Those
your free
penalties.
copy of Alex that you can't play.
Oh, where do I put this tile?
Oh, apparently you just get a whole bunch of games and DLC. I actually knew that. I did that years and years ago. I put my CD key in on Steam, and you get like every single Half-Life DLC. It's pretty cool.
Huh.
So that if you want to experience Azure Sheep and all that shit,
Yeah.
you get
Well,
Half-Life
one of the
3
earlier-
6 years before it's released. That's not cool. Don't you dare say that. That's a mean thing to say.
I mean, I thought there was never going to be a Half-Life 3, but now there is an Alex
Hey
game.
Keith, I helped you complete that city. Why don't you help me complete my
I'm
city?
winning.
Help me complete my
Lots of
city.
points.
No.
Why not?
No.
Help me complete my city.
Why would I do that?
Because you love helping me complete.
That's definitely not true. I'm completely shocked that Valve
Made a game. Same.
I didn't think they were capable of doing so. It's incredible how they keep taunting everyone by refusing to make Half-Life 3 though, while
It's
making
like
another.
Half-Life, Alex. It's like,
Yeah, they made a new
no,
Half-Life.
stop
game.
it.
It's
Yeah.
a prequel, isn't it? So it still isn't going forward from the fucking
No,
cliffhanger
I'm
they
pretty
left
sure
us
it's
with?
I think it's an interlude of when you separate from her at first.
So it's an in-between cool.
I think so, yeah.
In
A
between
side
cool.
Yeah. It's like all the DLCs for Final Fantasy 15. In Final Fantasy 15, you get separated from each of your party members at one point of the campaign, and then that's the DLC for later, where you play as that party member alone. It's a squeakquel. It's a Lion King 1.5. You play as Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh, look, there's another piece that
In
Bird
a
can't use.
crazy
Nah, he can't.
side
It won't
story.
work because it's got the little road.
Yeah,
It's got a little road willy.
The road facts it.
Yeah.
Facts it good. Side cool. In between cool.
Ooh.
It's just rough. That fucking cliffhanger happened 12 years ago.
Good lord. No, they're never going to release Half-Life 3 because I don't think anyone in the company has the will to do it, and I don't think the market is
That's
there
fine.
anymore. Honestly,
I
like
don't
if they
think- I don't
made
really
it, do you think it would sell? I don't think so.
Probably not.
Honestly, I don't really care. I just want them to go back to making games because they made good games. So I just want games to
Yeah,
happen.
well, you know what they
especially
do
Portal
better?
Games.
You know what they do better than make games? They make money.
Like Steam.
Yeah, we're really good at making money.
Like, I'll take a Half-Life, I'll take a Left 4 Dead, but I really want is more Portal.
Yeah,
Another
well,
Portal
there's
game
never
would
going to
be
be a
amazing.
Portal 3.
Because their other games are fine, but
Yeah,
Portal
well,
is like the
that's
best
why they
one of
don't-
the best franchises to ever exist.
Here's the thing. That's why when people demand a new Portal game, they don't demand Portal 3. They demand Portal the After Story.
Portal the Refractory.
I appreciate that
period.
the community has made multiple Portal full-on campaigns. There are like there's mods for Portal 2 that are entire campaigns of additional Portal, like
Damn.
someone's story, I think it was called. I don't remember the name of the person. And then there's a Portal.
that's
There's like Aperture
Shell.
Tag is
Shell
the one
Story,
that
that's
has no, not Shell Story.
Isn't it Shell? Shell is the
No.
main character.
And then Yeah, but that's not what it is.
Oh, you dick.
The entire premise is that it's standalone side stories with all new voices and everything because they're all side things.
There's literally one place you can put that
Portal.
tile,
It's
isn't
Portal
there?
Stories
Oh, actually, there's
Mel.
a bunch.
Yeah,
Portal
there's
Stories Mel is okay.
There's
I didn't
Aperture
like Portal
Tag, which is
Stories
the
Mel
paint
too
one.
much.
There's Thinking with Time Machine.
The problem I have
There's a
with
bunch of
Portal
them.
Stories Mel is that it was too. The puzzles weren't the hard part of it. It was the actual execution of everything.
Hey, Bird.
They had some
What?
clever stuff where they had a
Bird?
decent number of.
Are you gonna fuck my shit up again? Why? I helped you do things earlier.
Portal
I know.
Stories Mel did something kind of clever where you would solve puzzles by resetting the cube, which was neat.
You guys have absolutely no concept of cooperation in this game. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, the thing where we all share one building is pointless. If we all get the same points, then no one got points, basically.
That's, well, it's kind of true.
Yeah, well, it's true. It doesn't affect our net score compared to anybody else.
Well, but we also get our meeples back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I put my meeple down to sabotage people. That was the point. Joining in as the third person to make it so that nobody could get points off it was the whole reason. Otherwise, you guys would both be ahead and I'd be the one person losing.
But then we need to put the tiles down to get our meeples back. So you're just
That's
tying
fine.
up a meeple under the assumption that somebody else will play the tile to give you your meeple back.
No. I'm sitting here with 5 spare meeples. I'm not running out. I didn't time myself down.
I wouldn't be
particularly
running
at all.
out if Effie didn't keep fucking me over.
Hello. How are you?
Like he's
Effie's a
cost
little
me
demon, man.
he's cost me 4 meeples that are basically useless now. For basically no reason, too.
You're welcome.
Look at my little pair of shoes town.
You know what? That looks like every generic pair of adventuring boots ever.
Yeah, it
No,
does.
it-
It
well,
looks like Link's
yeah.
feet.
That is impressive.
It also kind of looks like a really, really weird looking mustache.
Ooh. Hey, look, I'm
That is a
managing to get my
nice
meeple back
piece.
again.
Yeah.
There's only one obvious place you can put that. Yeah. Just
My
immediately
God,
get that
can
voice.
this game just hand it itself on a platter
I'm
to Keith
going
any
to
harder
win
right
this
now?
Game.
Yeah, Jesus.
Do you really want to know the answer to the question, Bird?
You're both tired and sick.
Do I want to know what answer that question? Are you gonna help him and not me?
How can he help anyone with a 4-way road?
Yeah.
I don't even claim roads. They're dirty and gross. They get everywhere.
What? How did roads get everywhere? Roads literally
humor
don't
him.
move.
Don't humor him.
Well, I was describing the roads as being beneath me because they suck, but then I transitioned to a Anakin Skywalker quote.
Roads are
They get
beneath you.
everywhere.
Unless you're in the sewer.
They are.
Yeah,
Roads?
right? That's a funny
Where we're
joke,
going.
right?
We don't need roads.
That's a good one.
The roads are beneath me.
Yeah, man,
God damn
that's
it.
not bad. He's just gonna give himself 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I would. Because I'm
Yeah.
playing this game and I've decided that I don't like having points at all, apparently. Or rather, the game decided it for me.
I'm going to win this game.
We shall see.
How does it feel to have basically no contest, Keith?
I don't know. Effie's suggesting that he's contest. We'll see about that. We'll see what he's capable of, huh?
We shall indeed.
Halo doesn't come out for 2 days.
I still don't know whether I'm going to pick up the full collection now.
That's basically why we're playing this.
Yeah, pretty much. Although, how many people can you co-op through Halo with?
Up to 4.
4 people.
4? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so it'd probably be the 3 of us and Andrew, I'd figure.
Yeah, that makes the
Probably.
most sense.
The 4 most common people to show up
Yes.
Yep.
who like Halo.
Yeah, I like the part where Halo shoots his guns. Did you
I'm
know
just,
that you
like,
can tell Mr.
internally
Halo?
facepalming right now. I'm just like,
You
oh
can-
my god.
You can
No.
tell Mr. Halo to pick up 2 of the the little submachine guns.
Halo!
Yeah, you can tell Mr. Halo to pick up 2 of the submachine guns, and then he's using both at the same time, and then all the aliens.
It is I, Dr. Halo.
I'm Mr. Halo. Put your gun in my mouth.
No!
God.
Oh no!
It's okay, he likes it.
I don't like it.
Mr. Halo has a really weird fetish. All of them.
I was gonna say, telling me it's his fetish doesn't make me like it more.
It's okay,
God,
Mr.
love
Halo
weird roads.
consents. Again, that's not really. No, that's not. Alright, good for Mr. Halo.
Mr. Halo consents your apprehension.
No, not he can sense, he consents. Oh, that's even funnier, though.
Correction. Mr. Halo is your apprehension.
Oh, Mr. Halo, why are you so scared?
But little Timmy. Okay.
Oh yeah, just give him a
Why
give him
are
a
you so
town.
scared? Give who a town?
Yeah, just give Effie the town. Go right ahead. Just
I can't
plonk it
go-
right
I
down
can't
this
go
shit.
after- I can't go after Effie's town.
Yeah.
I've only been.
No,
dr-
I'm
I
not
haven't been
talking to you. I'm
drawing-
talking about the game. It just handed it to him on a platter too.
Oh,
That's fine.
yeah. I haven't been.
Oh,
I haven't
bird!
been drawing
Look, it's a
tiles where I
piece
can
you can't
fuck with
use for that
green.
one city.
Oh, what's that? Oh, how about fuck you?
Oh,
You're about to make this a short session for Bird. We're just gonna fucking leave.
It's okay. I got Superliminal. That game
That's
can't
pretty good.
insult me.
I was gonna buy it for you, but you can't buy people games on Epic yet.
Oh,
Really?
That's
That's surprising, actually.
legitimately kind of stupid.
Yeah. Admittedly, I
Yeah.
think that Steam added that only a year ago.
Oh,
Maybe.
I don't have a free meep. Oh, I'm so mad.
Oh, how
It's
does that
pretty
feel?
rare.
Pretty
You
shitty,
can't
huh?
buy people. You can't buy people games on consoles or anything either.
Yeah. I mean, you could
So there's,
buy
like,
what?
think
You
there's
could buy
one
a
platform
video
in
game and give it
existence.
to somebody else.
Well, yeah. But I think there's only one platform in the world where you can digitally buy somebody else a game.
Yeah, I think that's
Uh,
Steam, yeah.
No, you can buy stuff for friends. I'm pretty sure on Origin as well.
No one has a
Emailer.
friend who has Origin.
I do.
Everyone who has friends doesn't have Origin.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like, if
that's
you
fair.
said if you said Origin or GOG, I was gonna be like, yeah, but you'd have to be on Origin or GOG, and two have a friend on Origin or GOG, and that's
Pretty
I
sure you
lo-
can also. I think you.
I like
can
the
give
little
gifts
fucking
on-
behind the scenes take of the joke that you just told right there.
yeah,
Where it was like, let me explain you the
Yeah.
making of my insult.
yeah. Welcome to my genius video. Or explain my craft.
I'm Mr. Halo. Do you think there's a Mrs. Halo?
I mean, it should have been
Are
Cortana.
you coming on to him? Is there
Like,
Mrs. Halo?
Oh, jeez. Oh, Mr. Halo, you're such a nice guy. Why are you still single?
Oh,
And
Mr.
then-
Halo, you're so incredible. A miracle to me.
And then Mr. Halo's like, well, I mean, I'm just so shy, but I mean, you're single too. And then she's like, oh, but we're such good friends. And then Mr. Halo's like, oh.
Oh, friends of Halo. Is he
You are
called?
a-
Is he called
terrible
Mr. Halo
person.
because he fucking hovers?
He's called Mr. Halo because the only hugs he can get are hover hand hugs.
Oh.
He can
I
land
don't
a
understand-
banshee,
I don't
but he can't
understand
land
the
a
hover
date.
hand phenomenon. Hugs are so easy.
Well, I mean, if you're like me, you don't like getting touched, so
I know so many huggers.
well, good for you. Mr.
I'm
Halo
gonna
is
come
not
hug
one
you,
of them.
Bird. I'm gonna
Oh,
hug you.
please don't. Please don't. I'd rather you just give me $20 and leave than come up and hug me.
I'm gonna make you feel things. Wow, that's a really specific draw that just happened. That's the wrong player.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
you can't help but
interesting.
notice you've turned your focus on fucking me.
There you go. Enjoy your points, Keith.
Why would you do that?
Because you're not
He's
Effie.
trying to spite me.
I'm
Just
succeeding at spiting you.
Effie. Yeah, more or less. That's
you're not
more or
wrong.
less the case.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hmm.
Bum. Oh, that's worth investigating. They're saying someone's mentioning that you might be able to gift games on Epic via Humble.
Oh, maybe.
Oh
That
yeah,
doesn't make
no,
any sense.
That's worth
But okay.
considering. I think you.
that is
I think
worth
you might-
considering.
Well, I think you might be able to buy certain Epic games on Humble, or I think I saw that. I don't know. You can buy Nintendo
Yeah.
games on Humble. Humble's fucking confusing as a storefront. Like, who's this asshole that's going to the Humble Bundle website to buy Nintendo games, like instead of just buying the Nintendo game?
I mean, if I get some cash off for it, sure, I would.
Yeah, it's just such a weird thing to exist.
Oh, that reminds me.
Because it's literally only valuable if it undercuts Nintendo. So I'm almost like, what's Nintendo getting out of that?
What is your opinion on the Humble Classic plan that's coming out?
I don't know what that is. What is it?
You're not aware of it? Humble is
Is this
changing their
bait?
plans up.
Bird doesn't use Humble.
Oh,
No.
that's why. Okay. let
I
me
don't
redirect the
believe in
question to you then,
humility.
Keith. What do you think of the whole change with the plans that they're
Where
coming
they're
up
doing
with?
some kind of change, but everyone who's subscribed keeps the existing thing anyway.
So what they're doing is they're changing the plans to basic, premium, and then ultra or something. It's a choice. Let me pull up the page after I put my tile
I
down.
think I mostly just didn't feel like reading it because they were saying like, if you're already subscribed, you basically keep it or whatever. Ow. Oh yeah. Have you bought Superliminal yet, Bird?
Not yet.
Yeah. Maybe hang
Wait,
on.
maybe I have.
Maybe-
We'll sync up after the stream. I'll let you know.
Yeah. If you haven't, I might be able to just buy it for you on Humble. It does have
Okay.
a store page.
We'll check after this round.
So what is Superliminal?
A really
It's
cool,
the opposite of a
puzzle
subliminal
game.
message.
The game. Thank you.
Hey, Bird, finish
Always
that town.
amusing.
I did finish the town. I'm very
You
proud of
actually finished that
myself,
town.
Nat.
Neat. No, Superliminal is a
Oh,
perspective-based
man, you
puzzle
did?
game where when you move something around, it is the size that it looks like it is. So if you make
Ah.
it look bigger, it actually is bigger. And so it's a really weird perspective thing where you can take a wedge of cheese and turn it into a giant ramp up the next floor of a building and stuff like that. It's neato. Does a lot of funny, clever tricks, and this game just decided roads are my thing now. Would you like roads with your roads?
It's okay. You have twice the number of points as anyone else. You're gonna be fine.
Yes, and I'm claiming a farm. That's worth 6 points
Mr. Halo,
so far.
I got no friends.
Halo's a fun.
Who are the other characters in the Halo franchise? I don't really remember any of them.
Halo and Halo 2 Combat Evolved.
Oh my god. Alright, so Mr. Halo goes up to Halo 2 and is like, hey man, good
Alright, here
game
we go.
there. What you doing after? You want to get some
So-
brewskis on? And then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Halo. I gotta go. It's like, okay, yeah, cool. Maybe next time. And then there is no next time. Nobody ever hangs out with Mr. Halo.
In that universe, they call the hover hand Halo Reach.
Wow.
Oh my god. How am I supposed to play Carcassonne at a time like this?
Bravo.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What even?
I'm so proud of whoever in chat said that.
Nobody in chat said that. That's all me.
Oh, I'm not proud of it anymore. I'm just kidding. That
Okay,
was
so-
really fucking glorious.
Hey baby, would you like to join the Master Chief Collection? Oh.
So by the way, Keith,
Keith, join up your town.
you mentioned before I get distracted again, the humble choice that they're changing it to, it's going to be into light, basic, premium, and then the classic plan for anybody who's currently subscribed. They're changing it to curated games that you can choose from. The light, you don't get any, but you get access to the humble trove for $4.99 a month.
That's where you can
and you get-
play Wilmot's Warehouse, which is fucking great.
Basic, you get 3 curated games to keep, and you get a choice between, I guess, a certain amount of games for $14.99, and you get access to the humble trove. And premium is $20, and you get 9 games to choose from, and a 20% discount on the store, 10 being the basic and light. However, anybody who's currently subscribed gets stuck onto the classic plan, which is 10 games and all the other benefits. So,
Yeah, I'll have to look at that and like weigh out what the advantages of each are.
Yeah, I mean, you just straight up don't use Humble, right?
No, but I mean, it could be incentivized.
Or I mean, you don't. I mean, you don't have the plan.
I mean,
is
I
what
have the account, but I don't have a plan. Yeah.
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 I've
Well,
had
as long
one
as
of
you
those for
subscribe
ages,
before,
which is
I think it's
why
like-
I randomly pass codes out to you guys because they always feature games I already got codes for when they came out.
Yeah.
as long as you sub before the 6th, I believe, you get the classic plan for
Okay.
$12 a month, and you get 10 games.
You want to know another one of Mr. Halo's fetishes?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Orgasm denial Starship Trooper.
Oh, stop it.
Don't be such a
Exterminating them.
Puritan.
Mr. Halo's a really big fan of exterminating the flood.
Oh.
And replacing it with his own.
Ah. Oh
Open
God.
the floodgates, am I right?
What? That doesn't even make any. What?
I can't. What?
Keith, I'm the one who told the joke, and yet somehow you made me regret it.
I would like more road, please.
How would you like to join me in a Halo threesome?
Oh, that's clever. Oh, thank you. I
Okay.
appreciate you giving me my meeple back for getting this immediately. That is awesome.
That's fine. I made a lot of
Yeah.
points.
And you gave them to Effie instead of me. The person who has literally gave you points in like 2 times in this playthrough.
No, that play gave me 11 points.
Well, you also gave Effie points.
That doesn't matter. I gave him
Okay.
like 4 points. And I gave myself 11 points. That's how you
Yeah.
beat Effie.
Fair.
Everyone has like 1 tile left before the game ends. Cause I claimed a farm that has 2 cities in it, and okay, he just made it a farm with 3 cities in it, so that gave me 3 more points. So now I have a farm with 3 cities in it on top of extending my road by like 5 points. So that was like a 14-point play on my end. Bop, boom. Oh, another X.
Yeah.
I guess we'll, instead of sharing the points, we'll not share the points. Having the
Yeah,
same net
weird. What would
result.
put that fucking idea in my head?
No, I mean, like, the difference, it's either Effie and I complete a town together or we don't complete a town together, which have the same result for which one of us wins.
Eh.
The damage is already done the moment I joined his town, destroying its entire purpose for him, which was to get more points than me.
Well, but yeah, now you're both down meeples, so Effie doesn't
We're
get
having a
that. We'll never
this
be
is
able to
our
get
last-
that meeple back.
It's our last turn right now.
Indeed.
I get
The
that you
game
like
is
shitting on my
over.
strategy, but I mean, I get shit on by so many other things, and Mr. Halo is is not me, even though he'd be super cool with it.
Oh, jeez.
With getting shit on.
I mean, he's got a spacesuit, so he can just like shit on himself. Oh my god, he can just like groove on his own shit all day.
Oh, hey, we might have Andrew next.
Oh, cool.
We can introduce him to Mr. Halo.
Oh, I should not have put that on that road. I didn't notice you had a meeple on it. Oh well.
Mr. Halo's like well, I mean, you know, we've been working together a long time, Cortana, and I think we have a lot in common, so why don't we go on a date? And she's like, "Aw, you're so funny." He's like, "Aw." Like, your sense of humor is so adorable. Damn.
That's all.
I
the
know how to
oof.
reject guys in the most heartbreaking manner, apparently.
Because when I think of Cortana, I think of dateable. And definitely not like fucking.
What do I even
Can't
do
think
with
of the
this
word for
tile?
it.
There. I put it down. I did the tile. Goes there.
Generating Murderbot?
I was trying to think of a word for it, but like, oh yeah, unstable AI that loses its mind in 7 years.
Well, I mean, they do say not to stick your dick in crazy, so
You can't stick your dick in anything. It's a hologram. A tiny hologram. Usually it's not even a hologram.
I mean,
She's
you
usually
say
just a
that,
voice.
but obviously you
It's like
don't
trying to
remember
fuck
the end
Alexa.
of Halo 5, so
No one should know the end of Halo 5. It's not worth playing.
that's fair.
I don't even know
That's
the end of
very
Halo
fair.
4 because it wasn't worth playing. This franchise is dead. Its last game was Halo Reach.
Oh, I'm gonna press the skip button, and everyone should too, because who gives a shit
No.
about this one?
I'm gonna watch myself
Come
win
on.
in slow motion.
Ugh.
This is the results screen. Don't be bitter.
I'm not
I like the 0 point
bitter.
farm. It's funny.
Yeah, the 0 point farm was
I'm not
nice.
bitter, you're
Another
bitter.
0 point farm. Why is there so many of those? Oh no!
You're bitter.
There's so
Quit
many
projecting on
I
me.
will take second place.
There's so many 0 point farms. You unlocked, hear ye, hear ye. I don't know what that even means.
Who knows?
I don't know what any
You
of the
want like
achievements are.
wizard. These must be
Mine was
achievements,
called
huh?
Around the Wizard Bend, or what? You said wizard, and then you fucked me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just around the river bend. I just unlock that.
All right,
These
I'm
must
gonna
be
pull up the
achievements, I guess?
EGS, and I'll let you know if about Superliminal or not, which I'm almost 100% positive I didn't. But let me check.
Let me take a look at this game, because now I'm curious.
It seems pretty. I mean, it's made
I
by
already-
like what
I already-
2 people that
I mean,
have
I
been
already
doing
played
it for
it's
like
pretty-
4
I already
years.
played through. It's pretty neat.
They worked on it. It's like people that were redditors, and then
They did it.
and then they worked on the game for a very, very long time, and then I guess they finally like put it out, got it onto EGS, and I couldn't be more proud of them. And they have no idea who I am, but I'm proud of them anyway. Because if they can be successful, then I can buy their video game. Inspiration.
Oh man, Rayman Legend is free for a limited time.
It is.
Let me while I do a couple of clicks here.
That's an Andrew. Honorary burp for Andrew.
It's me.
Mr. Halo.
It's the me, Mr.
Alright.
Halo.
I haven't bought it, no.
Aha.
Cool.
What? Haven't bought one.
Cool.
Superliminal.
Let me take a look at this.
Yep, this purchase is a gift.
Okay.
Can you tell me your email address on a message?
Okay.
Say it out loud, publicly.
It's
Just message
Birdman,
me
a bird
the
at
email address to
birdman.com.
send
You know
it to.
that.
Pretty sure. This is.
I have to know for
it.
sure.
Is it on sale?
That sounds about right. How many players can you have for this game?
Does it
Wait.
make-
You get up to
Is it
5.
single player?
Does
Hold
it
on a
make this
second.
gift anonymous option?
The
I got Superliminal. Who did it come from? Some sort of guardian game angel is watching over me right now.
Game Angel.
why is the Master Chief
I got a
Collection-
humble store gift.
Why is the Master Chief Collection cheaper than
Thanks,
buying the game?
Jesus.
Well, all of the games are released at the moment, so
Pardon me? What was that?
not
Are you
all the
telling me
games.
that it's $40
You should be getting an email.
for a half Halo?
Well,
I
no,
got the
Master
email,
Chief.
Keith, that's
If
what I
you
was
buy the
saying.
Master Chief Collection, you'll get all the other games. It's just
Yeah.
they're not out yet.
So it's $40 per game or $40 for all games.
Well, no, Halo Reach is $10.99. Well, it's like $9 or something.
No,
right
he's
now.
saying if you click on the package info, it lists the other games, and a bunch of them are listed for being $40 for some reason
Yeah, why are they?
as individuals,
Really?
which is weird. Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, why is it?
I think they fucked up their marketing
you're
on
supposed
it
to
then.
just buy the you're supposed to just buy the
Yeah.
Master Chief Collection for $40 and get all the games.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Because you get that. Because if you buy Master Chief Collection, it says items included in this package: Halo Reach, Halo 1 Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, and Halo 4.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's the first 5 Halo
Round
games right
2.
there.
Let's
Without
play
Halo
round
5,
2.
so all the not bad ones. Well, the 4's not great.
Yeah.
I never beat 4 because I was like, I'm sad. This game makes me sad by existing.
I need to double check to see if I have
Let's
enough
play the game right
Christmas
now.
gifts and things for people.
I will now make a new game.
Alright, then.
Now that I've dealt with that thing.
I may just have to get Halo Reach and then get the
Online.
fucking collection later.
Create the match private.
Which, I mean, it's not a
There's
real-
the Andrew. There's the Effie with the skewed face. There's the birdcatcher with the no face.
With the no face.
With the no face.
Oh yeah, like the Hideo Kojima anime, Spirited Away.
No face McGee.
What I'm really concerned about
Hideo
is if I do
Yeah.
just pre-purchase Halo Reach now, if I can actually even play it, because it says you need to have the Master Chief Collection to play it. Fucking weird.
Hideo Kojima,
Oh,
maker
yeah, that's
of.
even more confusing. Is that Reach is listed as a paid DLC, even though you buy Master Chief Collection, it says it comes with Halo Reach.
Yeah,
Why
it's
can't I join
really
the-
weird. I don't
It's
understand it.
weird. You need to give it a second to warm up the server or some shit before it finally actually works. Yeah. Yeah, Hideo Kojima, maker of Howl's Moving Castle and Metal Gear Solid and Super Mario 64.
And now
The most
some weird shit that
prolific-
nobody understands.
And also
Prolific
Dark Souls.
creative.
And also,
Don't forget he also made Dark Souls.
And Hamlet. He's been around for a while.
I mean, that would explain why he's a soulless asshole who makes ridiculously hard games.
Well, I don't see the game, but if I go online, I can join the Partie de Fredmont 2.
Yeah,
I
is that
don't
like, is
think
that
it's-
you guys?
No, okay, there it goes. There it goes. It finally popped up. They had,
There
to,
you go.
they had to download their email to get the fucking video game lobby to open up.
Welcome to game.
There have not been that many games of Carcassonne. That's like how many fucking stars there are in the Milky Way or some
I think
shit.
it's just a randomized string.
Yeah.
Honestly,
No,
Everyone,
That's- I
everyone
mean-
able to get in?
Yep, I'm in.
yeah.
Okie dokie. We are playing a standard game of Carcassonne.
Sounds gross.
Yeah.
That's
is
like
gross.
how many strands of DNA there are in your mom right now.
What?
I added a few myself.
Oh.
What is happening?
Do you think Mr.
knew
Halo
somebody was
jerks
gonna
off
say
of
that.
Twitch cream?
What is happening? Mama jokes, the first kind of joke.
The first kind of
Hey.
joke.
Yeah.
Grog's mom, fat.
I feel like mama jokes can only exist in a civilized society.
Why? 'Cause the
Barbarians
concept
don't
of
need
motherhood
such
didn't
jokes.
exist.
I would imagine if you're, you know, like the first joke would have probably been just something really dumb, like someone falling over and just huh. Ugh fell. Ugh fell go huh.
the Paul Blart joke.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you, thank
humanity
you.
is a simple creature. There's no way that they thought of a joke.
Thank you.
Like-
Beat your O week.
For Ugg's next trick, Ugg fall
Ugg
down
hope-
over there.
Ugh hope not to die by next week.
Everyone's just like, wow, creative genius of Ugg, no boundaries.
Finally,
What-
entertainment is created.
What will Ugg think of next? And then
Hopefully,
it's like,
cure for my cancer.
people didn't live long enough back then for cancer.
Hey, you don't know that.
So Andrew is way too loud. But don't
They did
change the
not
thing,
live long
Andrew. Don't you change
They
the
did not
thing.
live long enough for anything.
They should try a little bit harder.
They should just clench.
That's how I've kept alive this long.
Just like your entire body's just a clenched fist.
That's called living out of spite.
I
Yeah.
you know exactly what that feels like. It's called living.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sad because none of my
Um,
friends are happy.
Ugh.
It's
This
okay.
is an attempt.
Maybe Superliminal will make happy.
Oh.
Ugg sad. Ugg turned to goods and capitalism
like-
to make Ugg feel better.
Ugg
I
fill hole with consumerism.
Ugg by cheetah. Now he not lonely.
Oh man.
Ugg woke up. Cheetah ran away.
Ugg learned lesson.
Hashtag
Tie up cheetah.
relatable.
So the other day, Ugg walk into bar with Cheetah, and he see bartender, and he go, "Hey bartender, Ugg bugga wug wugs." Ha 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 ha.
That's
ha.
some
Oh,
big brain
no.
comedy.
Thank
I can't
you.
relate.
I can't. Oh no.
You must have IQ of 14 to understand Ugg jokes.
Oh no. Rick and Morty jokes from the year negative 14,000.
I mean, they existed.
They probably did.
Intellectuals have
oh,
always existed in
God.
our time.
I'm
Intellectuals
Pickle
have always
Ugg.
existed in any time.
That's not true. I don't think there
It's
are any
just to a
smart
varying
dinosaurs.
scale.
0. 100%.
Let me put
What
it to you this
are-
way: the smarter dinosaurs lived longer.
No, they didn't. They all died in an asteroid, so none of them were smart.
Fucking noobs.
You know who hasn't died by an asteroid? These guys.
Humans.
We haven't died to an asteroid.
I'm sure it's not a
yet.
coincidence that there's also been no asteroids.
These guys.
These guys. Finger.
Because asteroids know better than to fuck with us.
I mean, yeah, that's why they never show up.
Yeah, because an asteroid
fair-
comes by, they know they're just gonna get a fucking nuclear missile up their ass.
Nuclear knuckle sandwich. From the Universal States of America.
And this is when we find out the asteroid is actually an alien ship. And then
I
we're all
mean,
fucked.
it's still gonna get hit. I mean, we're not discriminatory. We hit everything with nukes. Doesn't matter if you're an alien ship or a meteorite.
The asteroid is a
You know, that's
metaphor
What the fuck is this
for furries.
conversation?
If you come
I'm so
from space,
confused. The
you-
UGG conversation made more sense to me than whatever the hell's going on now.
It's all a matter of perspective.
did you know the first
Now
first
here's
painting
the
ever
one
discovered
question that we
is
need
just
to ask.
hands?
There's still a philosophical question here, Andrew.
Is
What?
there?
If a nuke goes off in space and no one's around to hear it, does it still happen?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, the moon
Does it
still
still
gets really fucking
happen?
pissed off. Like,
Yeah,
do
the
you-
moon's
how do
like, just keep it down over there, you fuck faces. We're all
every
trying to
fucking
sleep.
year with this planet, I swear. Something new, God.
I gotta wake up in 4 hours to appear on the other side of your planet, and you're here throwing fucking nukes and shit.
This neighborhood went downhill the moment that ISS shit showed up here.
Wow.
As soon
The
as you
moon's-
put up
the
the
moon's-
first satellite, that's when I knew we were in for a heap of trouble.
The moon's
We
a
already
giant
had a
boomer.
satellite. We didn't need another one added to my orbit.
Listen
I
to how
mean-
much of a fucking boomer fucking
The
the
moon
moon
was
is.
the moon was around
moon's
before
ta-
humans
The moon's
existed.
taking credit for going around the Earth. It doesn't do shit. The Earth fucking spins every day. The moon just sits there.
I mean, yeah.
Takes a whole
The
month.
moon's
to
not in
orbit.
geosynchronous orbit, though.
And the moon's over here taking credit for going around the Earth every day. You kids have it made. I've gone the whole planet. Just hope no one catches up on my racket where I'm lying.
I love I think back in my day, it's kind of like the worst line you can ever utter without being countered immediately by like, yeah, your time sucked. Like, back in my day, yeah, your day sucked, dude.
Yeah.
why no one
should've
does it
gone
anymore.
Better.
Yeah. So back in my
Nobody
day, we had
walks
wars. Yeah, we
anymore.
stopped doing that.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
Sure, we did. When was the last time we actually declared war?
That's not what that doesn't mean the
Yeah.
wars are gone.
To boomers, it does.
The wars in their day weren't declared either.
I think World War II was pretty declared. I think we all agreed that it was a world war. Like, I don't think anybody was questioning. Maybe the Nazis. Like, are you guys really sure you want to join the war? Like, you could stay out for a couple more years.
that'd be real cash money of you.
Yeah, that'd be real solid of you. We'd
Yeah,
do
we,
it
we
big
know
time
we
for
know
us.
Japan did something stupid, but can you just like wait a couple more years for us to finish?
We'll talk it
here.
out with them. We'll talk it out with them. It'll be cool. You know.
We'll share our
I'll-
feelings. It'll be great.
They
yeah.
don't even speak the same language. It's super easy. We just say stuff, they nod. Done. Like,
What the
Jesus Christ.
Are you sorry for what you did? Nods. See?
See?
Simple as that.
See? He said he's sorry.
they don't even realize we think they're the bad guys.
God.
We need to manage to get through a stream without saying Nazis.
I don't
I
think it's
mean,
gonna
I would love
happen.
to.
Just one.
Nope.
Fine. Let's talk about the fartsies, the really disgusting offshoot of Nazis in like
The
Universe
Nazi
2030-35.
fartsies.
What the fuck is even happening right now?
I don't know.
I want to go back to the moon being a boomer.
Okay,
That was
hang
like
on.
my
You just
warm,
want us to
happy
get through-
space.
You want us to get through without saying the word, right? Okay. The fascist party
No.
that was in power during World War II. There you go.
There were like 7.
Yeah.
I mean, that is true.
Specifically in Germany.
Why are we still saying
They,
this?
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know.
there's no good to come here.
There's no good to come here.
Do you think the boomer moon would be called the mooner?
You know, I feel like if they had put that sign outside of Germany,
It feels free.
America just would have turned around. They just would have gone home.
I like how I'm very desperately trying to return to the lunar boomer moon fun, and everyone's just full fucking steam ahead on Nazi. Just like, no, we're gonna talk about how much we don't want to talk about Nazis. That wasn't me being passive aggressive, by the way.
Nazi
No,
these nuts.
That would require you to be.
That was actually not too bad.
What? That was terrible. How was that not too bad?
I'll be here all week.
Praise that. That's
That
like
was the
low
worst
point of his
one.
career.
I am going to praise that because
That's the
it's low
worst
point.
joke he's ever told.
I know.
Bless
That's
you,
why.
what
Fucking
Nazis?
terrible.
Oh.
Ugh, go outside in dark. Ugh, not see. But shush.
I can relate because I also not see outside. It is universal problem. Hashtag relatable.
Hashtag uglatable. Because we're all related. Because there's 12 of us.
Oh no, inbreeding.
Oh no.
Inevitable inbreeding.
I mean, not if they're all guys.
Forever inbreeding.
Oh no. No, Andrew.
Well, then-
No, please. No. Why?
No
Wait,
breed is allowed.
what?
They were the first of their kind. Some might call them stone cells.
The
Oh,
fuck is...
God.
Oh my god.
Are we making
Are you Ugg?
caveman incel jokes?
Are you
No, never.
Ugg?
They're stone
Is that where
cells.
Is that where we are now?
Isn't that what the Flintstones did with the middle class?
They
Oh.
what? They stone people?
Yeah, isn't that what the Flintstones is? They're just a middle class family.
Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. They're a middle class family? I don't think
They're a
that's how that
modern
one
Stone
went.
Age family. Modern meaning middle class. Like, what is a
What?
modern
No,
American home?
what?
What's a modern American home?
Well, it doesn't
It's
have
a
a fucking
white suburb.
pterodactyl in it. It doesn't
I
have like a
mean, Yeah, it's
modern
called
American
airplanes.
home doesn't have like a goddamn like Tyrannosaurus Rex washing your dishes now, does it?
Yeah, it's called a
And why
Doberman.
can't it? Hmm?
Did you say
What do you
a
got against
pterodactyl?
T-Rex cleaning the dishes, huh?
I don't
I-
even.
Don't turn this and make it into T-Rex rights on me.
I mean, it's pterodactyl. It's a preferred pronoun.
Is it
Yeah, but what about ones who are weird and want to be called Perry?
I mean, they all died in Land Before Time.
Oh,
What are we
too far.
where are we?
Don't
Where,
stomp on
what
my
planet
childhood.
is this conversation on?
The one where roads are now complete.
Are they?
Just put that there. Thank
That's
you.
not complete
I
at
have
all.
become farm. Oh, look
I
at
have
how
become
farm.
farm
And now-
destroyer of fields.
I have become farm with only
God.
no castles on it.
Yet.
I mean, you have
It's all
currently
about
one
the
of the.
farm. About the
Yep.
farm, no castles.
Actually, wait, can you? Oh yeah, you still can. Okay, I was gonna
Yeah.
say you're close to only one room, and you won't be able to create this castle.
Oh my God.
Blue's just coming out strong on that farm where no one else wants it. But they double dipped anyway.
Just in case.
You went in, you licked the cupcake, then you came back and you licked it again. Like, no one take it.
God, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
He's got two
Ugh.
meeples on a farm that has no one else trying to get it,
Who is this like cereal liquor?
and it's worth 0
This
points.
is where all of the. This
Cereal
farm
liquor,
has
okay.
every single castle touching it. Every single like
Close it.
half
Close it, you
pooped
coward.
out castle.
Close it, you
Yes.
It
coward.
does.
I mean, Effie's farm's actually worth points.
No, my farm's with points. It's got 2 castles.
It's all about the points. And everyone but Effie gets points.
What? Oh, yes. Please. Please. Do it.
Yay!
Shields up.
Shields up, hoe bags.
Very relatable.
Wow.
Idaho bag. Oh wow, he must be talking to me.
Haha.
Haha.
I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I don't want to say this, but it's stuck in my head, so I have to say it. but it just goes, me name Ugg, me play joke, me put pee-pee in your Coke.
Wow.
Well,
I don't know what Coke is. Haven't.
We live in a society, Bird.
No, but do we?
Unfortunately.
Yes.
I thought only Joker lived in a society.
He's the only one.
Yeah, he's the only one.
I live in a society.
Woohoo, Batman! One day from being in a society, just like me.
I live in a society.
I'm the society now.
Oh no.
I am the one who's society.
Look at me. I'm the society now.
That does sound like a Batman thing to say.
Oh man, Carcassonne just crashed.
That's fine.
You
Oh, it's
just blocked
fine.
Again.
You'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
The one
only
game
game
that's
that matters.
immune.
No, my world is
yeah.
ending. I am dying. We're done. Game.
If you
the
wanna-
world is ending.
If you want to stop playing, you don't have to commit Sekiro to do it.
Sekiro.
Sekiro.
Commit Sekiro. That's a similar experience.
Yeah.
You know, am I the only one who's beginning to realize that I seriously need to start just drinking to understand you people at this point?
Doesn't make it
I mean,
understand us?
it's only your perspective that you're expressing, so yes, it would have to only be you.
I guess so. Combined.
Has anyone ever just had massive ego death while talking to us and realized that we're all just souls like
You can
grooving on
yet
each
again-
other?
You can yet again cut Effie out of getting land.
Have you ever
was-
realized
okay,
that
why
none
did
of
that
us
come
are
up?
actually?
Fuck red team.
I
The-
don't
the
know any of
commenter
you
put-
except by like voice samples that are coming from my computer transmitted over the internet as digital signals entering my ear holes that may or may not be truthful representations of anything. Wow.
Is you okay, Bird?
I mean, I have to admit, that
Existential
would be really
crisis.
impressive if someone invented a way to not make sound travel.
Is Bird having a stroke?
To make sound not travel, all you need to do
Yes.
is put the sound in space.
But I'm saying that you're saying that you can't even prove that your ears can hear what is. So like that's not how ears work, which means someone had to make up
Even your ears cannot hear what is.
what is.
It's a good,
Me
it's a good
name
sentence.
Ugg. This is Ugg philosophy.
No.
Uggs
Ugg
not
is
drugs. Hashtag Uglatable.
Uggs not drugs. Is it
I
a
mean-
program where you turn in your drugs and you get Uggs?
Ugg not say that.
Ugh.
Ugg's still on drug.
Why are you joining this town? Why would
It's
you
so
try
big.
to do that, Andrew?
It's such a meaty beef
There's
town.
two different people that are about to get two colors in this town. This is a commitment that is not worth trying to do.
Or it might be for somebody.
Not for you.
Well, that's why I could just spare a little meatball there.
Forget your problems, commit Sudoku.
Commit Sekiro. Get it right.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Oh,
That's an
God.
attempt.
That'll be fucking awful.
There's one piece that goes there.
Yeah. And every single player has a meeple on this, so all of us have a stake in putting it there.
Well,
Not necessarily.
That's Effie giving up on it. That's Effie saying, fuck this town.
Basically,
Just
yeah.
down, I'm out.
Well, said, fuck this town, fuck it inside out.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba-da-da.
How do you announce the
Fuck this
beginning
town,
of that
make
concert?
it scream and shout.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Said, fuck.
Like the beginning of the
It's
concert is like,
stupid.
"Hey Chicago, you ready to get fucked?" Fuck you then.
Oh, he said the word.
I know what that word means.
He said the magic
I would
word.
sure
It's
hope you knew what
fuck.
that meant.
Ah, rear, rear, rear.
It's the only one I know so far.
What, did you just go Pee-wee with that?
I'd
So I'm
go
straight out
Pee-wee
Chicago.
with everything. Thank you very much.
I mean, everything's
Whenever
better with
I'm-
little Pee Wee.
Whenever I'm sad or confused or disheartened, I just think to myself, What does my Pee-wee want? And
No.
then I
What
do
would my
that.
Pee-wee do?
What would Pee-wee do?
That's a very tough call. Pee-wee is very unpredictable.
Can we go back to talking about Ugg?
Why?
I don't know.
Why
Ugg makes
do
me
you want-
happy. Because he's here all week, Keith. He's fucking here all week,
he
and
is
we
here
have an
all week.
obligation.
Might as well learn about him.
We
He
have
is
an
here all week.
obligation to bring up Ugg every single stream for the rest of this week because that's what
No.
he's committed to. Are you
Oh,
gonna make a
no.
liar out of Ugg?
Yeah, fuck
Yes.
him.
Found. Oh. Okay.
God,
You have a town down below you could finish.
where? What?
Are you just making new
No,
towns? What are you,
For
what's going
Effie,
on?
like, you could have. There's one down you could have finished building on.
I know.
You do?
I do.
Why are you all weird?
I'm very concerned about this plan.
Begun the second half of the game has.
Confuse you all, I will.
I'm kind of upset that like somehow Yoda goes from like to like Mandalorian is really setting my expectations low.
That
for this-
second one just sounded like a Dark Crystal Skeksis.
I mean, aren't they?
Is it confirmed that the thing in Mandalore is Yoda?
No, it's not actually Yoda. It's from his
Okay.
race, but the race is called Yoda's race.
That's not what it's called. What the fuck?
That's what it's called. Yoda's race doesn't
No.
have a name. Yes, Yoda's race.
No.
It's
The
like
Jedi
calling
Master
Kirby's
Yoda is
like
best
Kirby's
known
race.
member of a species whose true name is not recorded, known in some
the
sources
fuck?
simply as Yoda's species. Like,
What?
that's the
Ah.
official
They've
Wikipedia,
had-
but
Why don't
They've
they just
had-
ask Yoda
what
what the
the
name
fuck?
name of his
Yeah.
race
They've
is?
had like
No one's
50
ever
years of
asked him?
extended Universe, and they never bothered naming Yoda's race.
who's
They made up
got
an entire?
who?
They made up an entire alien race for one cool bounty hunter that everyone would have otherwise assumed was just human. Also,
What,
known as the
Mandalorians?
Mandalorians.
They are
But
humans.
they didn't make a fucking Yoda.
No,
they never
the
named
Man-
Yoda's race. What the fuck?
Mandalorians
They
are
had so
just
much time.
humans. I don't
If
know.
they're
So
just
much
humans, how come
time
I've
to
never heard of a
make it.
fucking country called Mandalore?
Or planet,
Well-
for that matter.
Why did they name it? What the fuck?
Well, Mandalorian is just like kind of a cult. It's like the name of a bounty hunter cult. more
How
or
come I've
less.
never heard of Mandalore Christ then?
Another one? It's a pretty good
Well-
YouTube channel.
What?
Wow. A monastery back to back. Okay.
Mandalore.
Isn't that Dexter's rival?
No, that's Mandark.
Oh. Isn't
No,
that a type
Mandalore
of
Gaming is a
herb?
pretty good channel.
That's Mandrake.
No, it's Mandalore.
Isn't that a dog from a cartoon?
Wow, a third one back to back.
Are you
fucking
serious?
kidding me?
What?
I guess we found where they were all hiding.
That's Marmaduke. I'm not gonna get one too. That's gonna be the fucking cherry on top. Yes. Oh wow, what a goddamn surprise.
Enjoy your end cap.
Oh look, and also this town over here is uncompletable. Wow. Can this day get any better? I submit that it cannot.
Oh, by the way, to make it even more infuriating, there is another official Yoda species called Yaddle, who's in the Phantom Menace, but she doesn't talk, so no one can confirm if the race speaks back to us
Yeah.
or not.
That's what I was thinking of. Is there's Yaddle? Yaddle is in the council from the original Star Wars in the prequels.
But
And I'm like,
Yaddle
how are there
doesn't talk.
how are there multiple members of this species, but none of them have but they never name their race?
Because, well, you left it in the hands of a guy who, doesn't really.
I mean, for crying out loud, he wanted Jar Jar Binks to be the bad guy.
He just
Oh,
had
he
6
did?
Really gonna
movies,
question him?
He just had 6 movies to just have an offhand statement of mentioning what Yoda's people are called.
Why'd you put all the monasteries next to each other? That was weird.
You're
it?
weird.
That's like probably
Yes.
the way. Also,
Why'd you hotel it? Why are you bang economics, you weirdos?
Wait, putting that there, doesn't that X off that castle?
It
from
did,
being built?
yes. Yes, it is X'd off now.
Why?
Yep.
But you had
God
a
damn
stake
it.
in that. Why
Okay,
would you
Are
do
you
that?
serious?
No.
Everyone thinks I'm a fucking atheist or something, so they're not going to
I
give
had
me
a
any
stake in it, yes,
damn
but-
monasteries.
Both Bird and Keith had double stakes into it.
You have 2 stakes. Wait, no, you don't.
What? But they now.
Yeah,
what?
I cut his second meeple off, so then he just started fucking it. Just savagely fucking it.
But its meeple's not cut off. There's still one tile that works there.
No, I cut
Yeah,
off
but
his
it
other
can't
meeple.
ever be completed.
People were already getting 2 stacks because there
Yeah.
was 2 blues and 2 pinks, so he was trying to get a second red in, and I cut it off. And then he's
Yeah.
like, "Well, now I'm gonna fuck it,"
Yep.
and he's been
The
doing
UGG
it ever since.
strategy. Ah, God. This sound UGG make when UGG fuck. UGG. And then, like, there's a report later where it's like, UGG canceled for saying naughty word up on Bedrock stage. Did UGG go too far? Find out at 11. People are say, UGG go too far. Other people say,
on
UGG
TM
not
Zug.
go far enough.
Oh no.
What do you think? We report, you decide.
Ugh, just pushing envelope. What envelope?
UGG pushing thing that doesn't exist yet.
That's how cutting edge Ugg be.
God damn it.
Wow.
Ugh.
Precisely.
I mean, that's where it came from, right?
Ugg
Yeah.
think George Carlin not stand for this, but Ugg not know what you really mean.
Ugg never seen comedy show from man, but her he pushed boundaries by saying fuck. So Ugg idolize.
Oh my God.
Ugg assumes
There's
dead
just
man
so
who
many
can't argue
random
is going to
little
agree.
shitty red started cities. It just wants me to add to all of them. I'm like, no. Yeah.
And I think we're pretty much.
We're all gonna lose this game.
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
This is how it ends. This is how it ends.
Everybody dies now. This is how it ends. Trying to picture. God damn it! I
What are
can't
you
stop
doing?
thinking about UGG. Just trying to
Why?
picture UGG as like an insult comic
Still
and being like,
Oh, no.
like, do you ever think that Gruck over there smell like T-Rex poo? I think so. Ha 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 ha. And then Zug is like, or whoever the fuck ever it was, Gruck is like, oh, that's true. It's true. No hard feeling.
Grug ashamed to go to watering hole after laugh when I got naked. Grug hasn't been back since.
Oh.
Oh man.
Grug just hope one day everyone has body appreciation. Grug no want to conform to society standards.
What the fuck?
This is
Broke
the
his
most
own
confusing-
case
Actual
When did-
fuck
hold on,
is
when did-
happening now?
When did Ugg's int score just go up 10 points? What?
Ugg is the most confusing character ever invented, and he's just completely incoherent. This is never.
All I in my
It's never-
canon,
His
the
name is
only
Ugg,
Ugg.
thing
What
that's-
do you fucking expect, man?
This idea never worked. I'm not saying he's incoherent in his speech. I'm saying he's incoherent in concepts.
That's
all
what
I
makes
know
him
is-
my favorite.
Weirdly incoherent ones.
all I know that's canonical is that when he gets home, his wife goes, "Ugh."
And he's like, "That's me." Da, da, da,
That
da,
Ugg,
da,
he
da.
here all
Ugg.
week. Ugg, I know, we live here.
If Ugg here all week, how come Ugg never do dishes? Ugg make just as much mess here as Uggina do.
Uggette?
Why Ugg come home and dishes not
I'm only allowed to
gone?
put this in one place, but it fucks everything up.
Oh,
Perfect.
God. Oh, man.
It's amazing.
This is a fucking mess of a round. Both the commentary and the game.
Hey, man.
much like my
Carcassonne brings out the Twitch cream in all of us.
This don't compare Ugg to Twitch cream.
But why?
Ugg is
Twitch cream
Ugg is
for-
as beautiful as Twitch cream.
No, Ugg not hold candle to Twitch cream.
There you
No,
go. Now you
of course
got it.
not.
Ugg would
Twitch
burn
cream
stuff.
flammable.
Yeah, Ugg hold candle to Twitch cream. Ugg die.
Ugg afraid of fire.
It is just as volatile as we are.
Oh, man.
Well,
Ugg
that's a
wish he knew the
fascinating road.
fires of passion. Ugg
God
only know the
damn
fires
it.
of hurt.
Another monastery.
Damn.
God damn
know
it.
if there's
Everyone gets a monastery
it.
but me.
That
There's a
would've been
great spot
convenient.
in the upper left.
What?
The problem is
left,
it also
put it right
connects
there.
the farms and overwrites it with
That's
your
not a-
control.
I
That's
mean,
not a
yeah, that is a
problem.
problem.
That is a problem.
Wah, wah. Just surrender to the bird. He need point pity fuck.
You've convinced me, Keith. Have pity points.
Oh no, he's gonna win.
You did this to yourself.
No, you did this to yourself. Like, literally, just
no,
now.
you did this to yourself.
You literally did it.
I'll come up with new joke. Stop
That's how
hitting
it turns
yourself. I'll
Oh,
go up
God.
and make you punch yourself, but it not so. Funny joke. Thank you.
Ugg say
thank
sentence, then end with not.
you.
Cutting edge commentary.
Ugg stole your beef. Not.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, wait, my beef is gone. Ugg not lie. No proof.
No proof.
Oh god. Oh god.
There are so many poor little
Jesus.
trapped meeples.
And they will forever be trapped.
This whole round's just a nightmare.
Now you all know
So,
what
yeah,
it felt
it
like
just-
to be me yesterday. I mean,
I wonder
previous
what it would be
game.
like living in this world
Yesterday.
as an RPG. It's just all of a sudden, just the creators of this world just suddenly die, and then you're just left with all of this, and you can do nothing else with it.
Yeah, you just like try to walk from one town to another, but you walk into a big X pit and fall in like it's some sort of like glitched out version of
It's like when
Simpsons
it,
Hit and
it's like
Run.
when it's like when a chunk doesn't load in Minecraft.
And you
Yeah,
just fall through the world and die horribly.
you land on the bedrock with Ugg, because that's where he's from. Good.
Wah, wah.
Anyway, I'm over Ugg jokes now. We may retire him.
Precisely
Are you
done.
though?
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I'm not.
My trust is shattered. Ugg not know what to believe anymore.
Ugg
Shut
just
up, now
flew
you're
in.
telling
New
Ugg
town,
jokes.
new week. Ugg's pterodactyl is tired from all the flying.
Ugg say new cave, who dis?
God damn it. It is Wednesday, my Uggs.
Ugg has a new way to describe someone who looks like Ugg. They're Uggo.
Like, comment, Ugg scribe.
Son of a- How did it become so much worse when I said I wanted to move on?
Because
Y'all
he
didn't
moved
wanna go back to-
towns. Now he has to
Yeah,
have a
At this
whole new
point-
bit.
At this point,
Oh
it's
my
a
fucking
challenge.
God.
Of can we get through an entire episode with 0 good jokes?
We came up with Boomer Moon. Why didn't we go back to that? Super Boomer Moon.
Wow, that must have been the worst to land on.
Hey, get off my moon! This is my crater.
What?
I stole it
Goddamn
first.
Millennials. Goddamn millennials taking other people's gravity.
Wow.
Back in my day, we had 0 G's and we knew what to do with it.
Back in my day, we didn't need to breathe. What do you mean you're running out of oxygen?
This made way less sense.
No.
Yeah, that's why we didn't go with
Going
it. Boomer
back to
Moon
it.
doesn't work, man.
I
Oh, I
rem-
hate us.
This is like when you go back to, like, I don't know, read a book or something like that that you remember being really good when you were a kid, and then you
then
read
you
it
read
again,
it
you're like,
as an
oh, what the
adult.
fuck is any of this? That's what Boomer Moon was
Aragon.
like just now.
Pretty much every
That
book.
book is called Aragon.
Yeah. You're just like, oh yeah, Captain Underpants actually does make me cringe. That's what
Turns out
fucking
this
Boomer
turns
Moon
out this
is.
was written by a 17-year-old.
If you couldn't tell that when you were 17 years old and reading it, then I don't know what to tell you.
I think you had bigger problems at that point.
Why would you be ahead of your own age at critiquing writing when you're that age?
Because you can be
Why would
really
you?
pretentious.
Exactly.
That's just being smug.
You could, but that's kind of mean.
You can't smell.
Yeah.
You can't spell smug without ugh. And we bring it
No.
full circle.
You
I
think
will
I
be,
knew
Which
Aragon
was-
was bad when I was in high school?
Yes.
I was listening to Nickelback.
Ugh.
That's a pretty good barometer for what's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if something's
Oh.
worse than Nickelback, that's bad. Like,
I went to a Nickelback concert.
that's impressive.
I am
It was
upset
a
by the
bunch of
fact that there
bands that
is
are all identical
no-
to Nickelback. So it was like Hoobastank and Hinder,
Oh,
God.
Seether,
Oh, please stop.
Papa Roach.
Oh,
Fuck
beautiful.
with this. Ugh.
I'm
I'll
upset
bring
that I
it
had no
full
need for
circle. Incidentally, circle just invented.
I'm gonna lose this game.
Yep.
Yeah, connecting the grass only made birds stronger.
Oh, your grass makes me
Oh.
stronger, except we're splitting it with red too, so, you know. It didn't
But
really make
everybody
me
knows red makes you stronger. You can't argue with that, can you?
What?
Yes,
That
I can. I'm
colors
just
make you
trying to
stronger?
pick which way I want to argue against it.
The
Red
way?
doesn't make you stronger because we're not like characters in a JRPG where we get the red
Oh, good.
status
Now we're
effect and it
sharing it
makes us
with
do
black,
more
too.
damage.
Heck yes.
Why didn't you claim that road?
I can't. Because I have no meeples. Also, I already claimed the longer end. of that road. It's alright. I would rather have a meeple connect to the grass.
So I just realized I am out of meeples for the rest of this game.
Yeah, give
Har,
fuck.
har,
You know, Keith, I was gonna be nice to you
Why?
because I don't want you to win, Bird.
I don't believe you at all.
Why do you not want me to win? You've cucked me 2 games in a row. Why do you not want me to win?
That's the only thing you do.
I mean, that's pretty much the plot of most board games.
That's how you
Oh, the
win.
good ones.
Forget your problems. Come on, get cuckold.
Oh, that's a whole different thing.
Oh no.
Oh my!
Oh my. I would like to own this town.
Wow, that was fast.
Well, Bird's about to reclaim the fields.
Nah.
I don't
Nah.
believe in fields.
I. Do you think about what you say before you say it?
No.
'Cause it just slows
the
me
fuck
down
do you
from
think
making
a-
more commentary.
What the fuck do you think a Let's Play is?
It's
A
where
person
you-
playing a video game talking to himself like a lunatic?
It's
Yeah.
where you play a video game, but then also try to make memes at the same time. That's what a Let's Play is.
Ew.
Ooh.
Why are we friends?
That's a damn good question. From the makers of UGG comes Cringe. Incidentally, it's the same product.
No.
Okay,
Ah.
question. Do you want this, Keith, or do you want this, Andrew?
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what does that
what the
mean?
fuck?
What are you
the
asking?
fuck does that mean?
I mean, put it wherever you want. It doesn't. No matter what, it's not
It
going to
should-
benefit
Effie,
anybody.
you get points if you put it. Oh no, you don't. You lose points because it would give them to Bird.
There's,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
all the
joining that
remaining,
town, joining the main town would make you hurt.
all the remaining tiles are just town pieces.
You know what? Just to spite
So-
everybody,
It's
Everybody?
not really spiting.
everybody.
You, are you being a are you trying to be a kingmaker?
This gave me
Nobody
the
likes
worst-
Kingmakers.
This was the
No, he
worst
just put it
piece
in
I
the
could have
spot that he-
gotten. What the fuck?
No, he's
How did I
giving
get this piece?
He's giving points, Bird points again.
Oh yeah, because he's making it bigger.
He's being a Ben.
But
He put himself in there.
but I didn't want this to happen. I
No,
wanted something different to happen. Why did it give me this piece?
Because he gave Bird complete control of his own base too.
That would just
We were
have
gonna
to
lose this
go-
game anyway, so
That doesn't mean be a kingmaker.
I am going to be a kingmaker.
That's how you get banned from board game
I'm-
groups.
I'm literally in a kingmaker Pathfinder game. I'm going to be a kingmaker.
That's
Why-
not
why
what that
would
means.
you- Yeah. Oh, there's just a castle not connected to
That's
any.
literally the name of the campaign. I'm pretty sure that's
That's-
what it means.
No.
And yes, I know exactly what a kingmaker is. So yeah, bugging with you.
Who has this piece? Oh, Bird does.
You,
I have this piece, but I didn't even want it.
You can
I wanted
combine.
a different piece.
Okay.
This piece makes me frumple.
Makes you frumple. Okay.
Makes me frumple.
I mean, you can put it and connect it to the town you're trying to connect to.
There's a town I'm trying to connect to.
Yeah, in the top, or in the top right.
Yeah, I mean, I thought of that, but there's no way I'll be able to finish it.
I don't, there's
Whatever.
no towns that are gonna get finished here.
Yeah, but I wanted to connect my meeple to the field so I could, like, steal all the
No.
points in the end, but I couldn't.
No.
I'm trying to steal the points.
I'm not even gonna win because I don't have enough anything.
You're gonna win.
You're
I'm
gonna win.
not.
Yeah, I'm
Effie
pretty
is
sure you're gonna
Effie
win.
is like snapped his back over trying to make you win.
I don't have any
Good.
monasteries. Effie's gonna win.
What? How
No,
much do you
what?
think
Oh
monasteries
shit!
are
I forgot I
worth?
had so many. I forgot I had like 3 monasteries.
They're not worth that much.
They're worth like 7 points. Do you know how much 7 is? It's bigger than 4, which is a fuck ton. 4 is like the biggest number.
I mean,
4 is the biggest number in the world.
How many
That's
times
a
in your
reason
life do you have more than 4 of something? If you look around you right now, how many things do you have more than 4 of? Probably not
Oh
a
my
fucking
God.
lot.
I mean, do empty
I don't know.
pizza
Let me give
boxes
you a
count?
hand there.
You got 4 hands. You got 4 hand money sitting around.
got
You bought,
four
you bought,
hand
hand money.
you bought 2 extra pairs of hands, huh?
I mean, let me hang on. Let me change
Show
the
off.
display on my phone to analog instead of digital,
4 hand
and then I will
money.
have 4 hands.
Haha, nice.
What the
Hmm.
fuck?
I now have 4 hands.
What does that mean?
What?
Does an analog watch have 4 hands? What the fuck are we talking
Yes,
about?
because a clock face has hands on it.
Why
it's
would
like
it
a
have 4
fucking-
hands?
Because he already has 2.
I don't get it.
It's like a goddamn riddle. You go up to like an elementary schooler and be like, "How can I get 4 hands?" And then it's like, "Are you wearing a watch?" And they're like, "Ho ho!" And then like that's how you beat the popsicle stick boss.
Watches
Oh,
only
you-
have 2 hands.
But you have 2.
Oh.
You
mean
literally
you're
have 2 hands in
Oh,
addition to
you
the
mean-
one
No,
on
you
your
don't.
wrist.
There's only
means-
one. You only have 2 watch hands. That's a thing, not regular hands. Human hands and watch hands are
No.
2 different things.
But
Yeah,
they're
no,
hands. They're all
yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
No, you didn't specify
It's a-
that it had. They could be any type of hand.
That's why it's
exactly.
a
Yeah.
That's not a
I got
riddle.
mi-
That's just
I-
a
I
really
got
dumb
mixed up
question.
'cause I got it mixed up because I thought he
That's
was
what
saying
riddles
there's a
are. They're
version of a
stupid
watch
fucking
that has
questions
4
asked by an
hands.
asshole.
I'm like, why the fuck would I have 4 hands?
Riddles are written by people that just wanted to write a poem, but then
Birds going
came up
to
with a
win
random
this
thought in the middle of it.
game.
I might actually catch up to him.
No,
Yeah.
no. He's going to get a decimatingly large amount of number here.
I'm in last place, except for the people who are behind me.
Oh, 1 little point.
And
Okay, well,
Done.
let's. Okay,
Easy.
well, you know,
Well-
aside from that,
yeah, that wasn't. There wasn't even a question about whether he was
Wah.
going to win. He won immediately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I was last
Ah.
place.
yeah,
I don't.
So I was the only person not on the mega farm.
the only people who
Yep.
think of riddles are fucking like sphinxes and giant spiders in the middle of the woods.
Why don't
Speaking
people
of
just
riddle,
stab riddle. Like if you just
Start
stab
with-
people who say riddles, you stop running out of. You run out of people who say riddles.
speaking of the riddle, Andrew.
What the fuck?
Like riddles are always presented to you by a thing in front of a door, and if you just stab it until it stops, then no more riddles. You just keep going.
Andrew,
That's probably why
Let's
the
hear the
Sphinx
riddle.
stopped doing it. It got its nose cut off. Someone's like, "Oh, what walks on 2 legs and has dumb hands?" It's like, yeah, this guy with a sword. Cut the nose off. It's like, all right, fucking keep it down. Damn.
Has dumb hands.
Jesus, he saved all the good memes for the last 5 minutes. He just fucking dunks on us like a Harlem Globetrotter all of a sudden.
I'll be here all week.
speaking of a riddle,
All right,
let's
hear
see
it,
if I can
Effie.
fluster Andrew with this one.
I just told you
Start
my
with a
solution is
four-
just a stab.
Start with a 4-letter word. Take away 3, and yet I am the same.
4-letter word. Wait,
Start with
sorry.
a
What was
four-le-
it? Take a 4-letter
Start
word.
with a 4-letter word. Take away 3, and yet I am the same.
What?
See how long it takes me to get this one.
That's gross.
What? What?
You're just pee.
What?
No.
What?
4-letter word. Pepe.
What?
So now there's only 1 letter left. It's P. So you're P? That's gross. What's
No.
wrong with you?
Oh my
That's
fucking
not the
god!
answer
that's
at
the
all.
best answer he could have come up with.
I mean,
it's an
what?
answer,
This is your
but it's not
riddle.
the-
I don't know what to tell you. You're P. That's what you just said to me. You take away 3 letters, and that's what I am.
I know what it
I
is.
guess
The
you
word is
solved your riddle.
5.
You're fucked now.
Yeah.
If
Bird
there was a
got the-
specific
right?
word, you have
Bird
to
got
ask
the
me.
proper answer.
There can't be a proper answer.
Yes, there is. It's
Or,
5.
let me rephrase it. The answer I was looking for was 5.
What?
Take away the F, I, and E, and you have V.
Why would you do? Why would you?
What?
That's boring.
What?
Why don't you just? That makes no sense.
Sure it does.
Effie, I got it.
I
I
know. Thank
understand
you.
you.
At least somebody got it.
It's better
I
than
don't-
the other riddle of like what has
thought you
2 hands and a sword in its face. You.
I mean,
That's way better.
Anyway,
That's every tabletop RPG player
Said-
ever
You
who
said
hate
take
you
a
right now.
4-letter
This is true.
word and
Take a
Yeah,
4-letter
get it?
word, take away 3, and yet I remain the same. The answer is 5.
3, 4,
Yes.
Take away-
5. Da 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 da
No.
da 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 da.
What?
No.
that's
Take away.
I can't tell if Andrew thinks these are the answers or not, because they're fucking bonkers.
Take away F, I, and E, and you are left with V. V is the Roman numeral for 5.
Oh. Wait, why are you taking F, I, and E?
Wait, what?
Because
Why
that's how
would
you wind up with a
what-
V. How else
Why
do
would you take
fucking-
out letters? Wait, that doesn't even make any sense because
That's
that's
literally
assuming
the-
that.
So you take
That's
the
literally
first
the
and
riddle.
second and the fourth letters?
Yes, because that's
You
three
take
of
away
them. You get to
3
pick
lett's
which 3.
This
Start with-
riddle's not. This riddle's
Start
not.
with a 4-letter
riddle's-
word, take away 3, and yet I
This
am
isn't
the
a
same.
riddle. This is just a really shitty question to ask somebody.
Yeah. This
Like-
That's what riddles
this
are.
not-
no,
riddle's
like
not- this riddle's not fun or clever.
yeah, riddles are puzzles. Like they're just
Yeah, well,
word
you
puzzles.
do think that
It's
the best
so-
riddles are who's
Like,
got
once
a
you figure
big
out the
ass and has
answer,
got an
it's
arrow
so
in it.
fucking awkward.
What do you? I don't. Why would you take away? Why wouldn't you take away either the first or the last 3 letters?
If this was a Gollum riddle, no one would buy Lord of the Hobbit. It would have been a failure. This would have ruined the whole book because it's so bad.
That riddle's probably older than Lord of the Rings.
It
Fuck
is.
it.
No, it
Bad.
can't be that
it was
old.
bad forever.
It's
Then
historically
we kept
cringy.
it for some reason.
It only works in English, but then it uses
Yes.
Roman numbers.
There was English before Lord of the Rings.
But did we call 5 Did we spell it that way?
Yes. What the fuck?
Did we?
How old do you think Lord of the Rings is?
Why
No,
did I
not Lord of
stop
the Rings.
recording?
I meant
Why did you stop recording? I'm just sitting here in the results.
Because I didn't think
screen
this was
keeping
going to
us
go
on.
on for another 5 minutes. Or, I'm sorry, V minutes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, I think it's a good riddle. No, chat, you're wrong. Absolutely not. Terrible riddle.
I heard
So
hundreds of
stupid.
riddles from that stupid Batman collectathon thing, and let me tell you,
Oh no! Fucking the
like-
fucking Riddler.
yeah, and let me tell you, none of those were on there. And that guy is like a master. He only puts good riddles as for Batman, so he did not choose that one on purpose.
It's a terrible riddle.
It's not a terrible. Oh my god.
It is.
It's so bad.
Normally they're like clever. There's like a, oh, I just didn't think of it that way. Why would I have ever thought that way? Why would I have ever literally taken away 3 letters to have
How
a
come
V?
I was able to
That-
come up with the answer instantaneously?
I don't
Ah,
know.
you got no response there. Now you're fucked.
Am I?
What does that mean?
I just don't have a response. I don't know what to tell you. Good job on guessing bad riddles.
I didn't guess at all. I've deduced.
Okay, let's see. What's a good riddle? And let's see if you can figure that one out.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what we've come to.
That's not even a fucking riddle.
Read
How
that
many
out.
seconds are there in 1 year? That's not a fucking riddle, dude. That's just a
That's-
fucking math equation.
That's
God damn it.
525,600 minutes. And then you multiply it by 60. There you go.
Oh yeah, because that's minutes, right?
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
talk
sorry, I
about
fucked up.
it. I just forgot.
Jeez.
Same here.
How many sides does a circle have?
How many sides does a circle have? It has 2.
The inside and the outside.
That's it. Let's see. I feel like these aren't even. Are these really riddles? Okay,
Yes.
this one seems like one. Well, some of them are just regular questions. Like, this site doesn't really have like any kind of whatever it's called, like moderation.
This is
Riddle
what
night.
we've come to.
With Twitch
Why did
quizzes.
why did I stop recording? I don't know.
I don't
What
know.
did Sir Lancelot wear to bed?
This is what we've
Oh,
come
I've
to
heard this
today.
one. Oh god.
When you say what did Sir Lancelot wear to bed, it doesn't sound like a riddle. It sounds like this set up to a really stupid ass joke.
Which is what riddles are.
A nightcap?
I mean, in the same vein, it's just a nightgown.
Wow.
It was too stupid. I wasn't ready for how stupid it was.
What falls down but never breaks?
A waterfall?
No.
What?
Rain?
What? They break at the bottom.
Well, break.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What falls down but never breaks?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one.
I can just hear people fucking Googling it.
Oh, no,
That's
that's me. I'm
Andrew.
typing. Sorry.
Okay. I'm like, y'all are just cheating. Ticka. I know the answer. Very proud of you. Anyway, I haven't started a new match
Humpty
because
Dumpty.
I assume birds have time. Because we're 2
Yeah, I'm
hours
gonna head
in.
out.
Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty was well known for falling down and not breaking at all.
What's the answer, Andrew?
Just gonna retcon this shit.
Nightfall.
Oh, God damn it.